NASCAR is off to Virginia this week for the Toyota Owners 400 at Richmond Raceway this Sunday, April 3rd at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. This will be a 300-mile long or 400-lap race at what is known as one of the shorter flat tracks on circuit, with New Hampshire and Phoenix, where we saw Chase Briscoe get his first win just a couple of weeks ago, being the most similar tracks on the schedule. This is one of the oldest tracks in NASCAR, with its first race coming way back in 1953, and the Cup Series has ran 2 races per year every year except for 2020 since 1959. Since the beginning of 2009, Toyotas have ruled the track, winning 15 of the 25 total races, and since 2018, 5 of the last 7. The last 3 have produced an average of 20 lead changes during the race, and an average of under 7 drivers have led a lap during those as well. Checking out a few drivers to watch ahead of this weekend's Toyota Owners 400, and leading off with Kyle Busch at plus 1,000. Busch simply hasn't finished very well the last 2 weeks, but I'm sure he's looking forward to this weekend. Richmond is actually his second best career track, with an average finish of 6.9 among all tracks where he's raced 5 or more times. He's finished inside the top 10 8 straight times here, and in 11 of the last 12, leading a lap in 10 of those 11 races and 30 or more laps in 7 of them. He had been driving really well leading up to those last 2 poor finishes this season, finishing 7th or better in 3 of the first 4 races and 15th at the Daytona 500. He should at least be in consideration for an outright and definitely for placement bets this week at what could possibly be his best track throughout his career. Next on the list is somebody I continue to back regardless of his inconsistencies this year, and that's Christopher Bell at plus 1,500. After 2 non-desirable finishing spots at both Phoenix and Atlanta the last couple of weeks, Christopher Bell returned to form and relevance last weekend, finishing 3rd at COTA. This should be a great motivator for him with what may possibly be his best track in NASCAR for him coming up this Sunday. Bell, throughout his Xfinity career, had 3 wins at Richmond, and last year placed inside the top 5 in both races at this track. It's been a test of patience for fans and bettors alike with Christopher Bell this year, but I expect the finishing results to get better as we go forward. Last on the list of drivers to watch ahead of this weekend's race is a bit of a dark horse, and that's Austin Dillon at plus 4,200. He has an average finish of 17th this year, but that number is slightly skewed by crashing at both Phoenix and Atlanta the last couple of weeks. And outside of those 2 races and the ever unpredictable Daytona 500, he's actually running really well with an average finish of 8th in the other 3 tracks. He's run really well in Richmond the last few years, with 5 of the last 6 resulting in top 11s, and 4 of those being inside the top 10. Dillon has ran consistently near the top 10 or inside that mark at Richmond throughout his career, so keep an eye on his practice and qualifying speeds, as his number will probably drop as we get closer to Sunday. Make sure you hit that subscribe and notification bell to know every time we release another NASCAR video, and head over to FanDuel Sportsbook to bet any of these early race odds before they start moving, where you can still get $150 on any $5 March Madness bet. There's only 3 games left, win or lose. I'll catch you at the end of the week with my Toyota Owners 400 best bets, and good luck on all of your wagers going forward.